All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors is due unto the elders, which are the apostles of great millstone that rule well. All right, that taught us this truth. All right, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, salutation to you brothers out there pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. All right, staying diligent. All right, continuing to lift up the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, in righteousness and sincerity. I'm the brother Kodar Malak. I want to bring out another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. May this lesson be edifying to the elect. All right, and I'm gonna believe I'm gonna entitle this lesson Passover Mindset. All right, Passover Mindset. Okay, because that's what you have coming up through the spirit. You have the Passover. All right, and the mindset to be in is, praying and hoping pretty much that we be of the elect. Right, this is a time of sifting. Even though through the spirit we're always in a time of a sifting. Okay, but this is a heavy time of sifting. Brothers getting put out through the spirit. Okay, so this is a time to be real, taking things way more further serious, man. A time of forgiveness. Okay, and or just praying, pretty much praying that praying for forgiveness to the Heavenly Father, for the things we've done, what should always be in play, of course. But forgiving brothers, asking for forgiveness. All right, so I don't want to continue to rant. I just want to jump straight to the book. Lord willing, this be edifying, and put brothers, in that spirit. All right, let's start with the book of Exodus. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be first month of the year to you. It says, speak unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of the month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, that him and the neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls, every man according to his eating, shall make count for lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month. The whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening, and they shall take off the blood and strike it on two sides of the posts and on the upper doorposts of the houses wherein they shall eat it. And they shall eat the flesh in the night, roast with fire, and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast it with fire, his head with his legs, and with the pertinence thereof. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire. And thus shall ye eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, your staff in your hand, and shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. All right, so this Passover is talking about when we were in the captivity in Egypt, man. Okay, and Yahweh was sending out the judgment, all right, to Pharaoh and his people. He sent the death angel to kill the firstborn of the Egyptians. All right. And in that time, we were supposed to do what the Lord said. And, roast the lamb. All right. Put the blood over the doorpost so the judgment can pass over us. All right. And this is what we're coming into. So you have the Passover coming up on March 5th. All right. So it's going to be a lot of judgment also going on. Not only sifting, but it's going to be a lot of heavy judgment. All right. The Lord always jacks up, a lot of our people around this time, man. All right. Because they're not in the spirit of this. What they're in the spirit of what Easter and holidays that's coming up, because they're following after Esau Edom. A lot of our people, they don't even know this is their history. They don't know this is what's going on, and this is about to be a holy convocation, man. But we're gonna keep reading. It says Exodus verse 12 and 12. It says, "For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and I will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and against the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord." So the Lord brought that judgment through. And he's going to do the same thing over here in Babylon, man. All right, the Lord is going to bring that judgment through. Verse 13, "And the blood shall be unto you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you. And the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it feast by an ordinance forever." All right, so this is something that was we were supposed to keep for many generations. All right, the Passover. All right, keeping that all the way up until now. Even when we get in the kingdom, we're going to keep the Passover. And when America gets destroyed, I don't want to get off topic, but even when America gets destroyed, this is going to be a memorial. And it's going to be a day that we celebrate in the kingdom also. It's going to be a new added on holy day. All right, but getting back to the point of the Passover, this is why we keep the Passover. It was given to us to keep throughout the generations so we can remember our deliverance out of the land of Egypt, man. The Lord delivered us. All right, and it's about to be another great deliverance over here in what you know as America, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. So, verse 14, "And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses." So you take the leaven out of your houses. Anything with yeast, anything with leaven, all right, you get it out of your house. All right, and on a spiritual note, you have to get that leavening out of your spirit. The scriptures goes into how a little leaven the whole lump. You want to be as pure as possible, going into the Passover. If you had any animosity with a brother, you chop it up, you deal with it, you forgive that brother, and Lord willing, that brother forgives you. You put away all the confusion. So on a physical note, yeah, you get all the unleavened bread out of your house. Anything that make cake rise and all that, you get out of your house. But on the spiritual aspect, you get the leaven out of your spirit also. All right, let's keep reading. And it says, verse 15, 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. All right, so for the week, for the rest of the week after the night of the Passover, for that next week, you eat unleavened, no bread with leaven in it. Nothing with leaven. All right, it says, even first day ye shall put away leavening out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, the soul shall be cut off from Israel. And in this first day shall ye be a holy convocation. And in the seventh day there shall be an holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only be done of you. All right, so this is a day you should, be taken off. All right, who cares if you have to work over here in Babylon? This is a serious solemn assembly. Solemn means serious. It's a serious assembly. All right, you let whatever your job you're working, you let your boss or whatever know in advance that, listen, I need this day off. If you can't get it off, have faith, man, and just do it. All right, to hell with these jobs, man. We ain't gonna be able to work, pretty soon anyway, man. All right, without the Quran, man. No man should be able to buy or sell, so you have to be in the spirit already of saying to hell with this shit, man, and be willing to sacrifice. Okay, so let's see, verse 17. It says, and ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in the self same day have I brought you armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by the ordinance forever. In the first month of the 14th day of the month, even ye shall eat unleavened bread until 21st day of the month, even 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eateth which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Ye shall eat nothing leavened in all of your habitations. Ye shall eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called for the elders of Israel and said unto them, draw out and take you a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike it on the lintels and 2 side posts with the blood that is in the basin. And none of you shall go out of the door of his house until the morning. For the Lord will pass through and smite the Egyptians when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and in 2 sides of the post. The Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer you, and not suffer the destroyer to come in into your houses to smite you. And ye shall observe the thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever. And it shall come to pass when ye become to the land which the Lord will give you, according as hath promised, that ye shall keep this service. And it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the house of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered the houses, and the people bowed the head and worshipped. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron, so did they. All right. And even in this time of the Passover, all right, you had Yahweh Shai. All right, he was crucified around the time of the Passover. All right, and he actually Yahweh Shai was that sacrificial lamb, man. Okay, that brought us back into Yahweh. All right, with his blood, So this is a serious time, that we're living in, man. And this is a serious solemn assembly that's approaching us. All right. This is about Yahweh Shai also. All right, and the sacrifice that he made for the children of Israel, starting with the elect. His pain and suffering that he had to go through. So this is a mindset you want to have and understand that, these are the things you should be thinking about. Yahweh Shai went through a lot. And we being his servants, we go through a lot also. All right, but no brother has, went through what Yahweh Shai went through. And we're going to go through some things that's approaching, coming towards the end of this captivity. We're going to go through some things, man. The scriptures say, through much tribulation, so we enter the kingdom of heaven. So we're gonna some things that's gonna, approach us. But remember what the scriptures say. The scriptures say that the servant is not greater than his master. All right, we're not greater than Yahweh Shai. And we understand all the things Yahweh Shai went through. These are some things we go through also. But Yahweh Shai, he was the ultimate sacrifice, man. He went through a lot. And it actually pleased Yahweh to bruise him and do that, man. And that's how Yahweh Shai, received that honor from the Father Yahweh. And he's able to sit at his right hand. So, this is just real quick. I want to bring out through the spirit. Lord willing, this is edifying, and it puts brothers in a mode, okay, and in a spirit, okay, of the Passover, which is approaching us, all right, next month. And I don't want to continue to drag the lesson on, all right, but Lord willing, this was edifying, okay. So until next time, all praise and glory be due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors is due unto the elders, the apostles of great meal. So I'm going to say shalom.